Miss Hudson, we have prepared a corpse identical to you, just as you requested. It will be delivered to your wedding with Mr. Warhol in 10 days. Hearing the voice on the other end of the line, Violet Hudson felt a small knot of tension unwind inside her. All right. Thank you. You're welcome. This is our job. Please rest assured, no one will ever suspect a thing. With that guarantee, she exhaled, the weight on her chest easing just a little. After confirming the final details once more, she ended the call and pushed open the door to the private room. The noise inside had been a constant hum, a mix of voices overlapping. But the moment she stepped in, silence fell like a curtain. Grayson Warhol, seated at the center, stood up at once. Taking her hand, he looked at her with deep concern and signed, "Violet, you were in the restroom for so long. Are you feeling unwell? Let's go home now." He moved to lead her away. Looking at the way his eyes held nothing but her, Violet suppressed the bitterness rising in her chest and shook her head. "I'm fine. Just continue." Only after she reassured him several times did Grayson sit back down, still holding her hand. The lively chatter returned, filling the space again. Then a voice cut through the noise. "Grayson, you're getting married soon. What do you plan to do about that little assistant of yours?" At those words, Violet's nails dug into her palm. Her face turned a shade paler. Someone beside the speaker nudged him with an elbow. "Hey, mind what you say. Violet is right here." The man shrugged, unconcerned. "What does it matter? She can't hear us anyway. I was just curious how Grayson plans to handle his little lover." All eyes turned to Grayson. He picked up a shrimp, peeled it with deliberate care, and placed it into Violet's bowl before speaking. "I'll keep her. She's just a pet to pass the time. The only one I love is Violet. But Violet would leave me if she ever found out, so I hide it well. Even after marriage, she'll never know." His gaze swept the room, sharp and commanding. "And you all should mind your own business. If anyone dares to spill this to Violet, don't blame me for what happens next." A few people chuckled. They were used to the ways of the wealthy. A wife at home, a mistress outside, it was nothing new. "Man, Grayson, that's tough. My wife has known about my affairs for ages. You think Grayson is like you? This is real love, okay?" Laughter rippled through the group. Then, someone's eyes lit up with curiosity. "Grayson, since Violet can't hear, have you and your assistant ever done it at home?" The sentence left room for endless imagination. Grayson smiled, rolling the engagement ring on his finger, then answered lazily, "Of course. It's thrilling." The room erupted in cheers. Applause, laughter, whistles. "Jesus, Grayson, you're the real deal. I bet you've done it all over the house. I'm jealous. Guess marriage won't stop you and your assistant from having fun." The compliments kept coming. No one noticed how tightly Violet was clenching her fists, how her knuckles had turned white. No one knew that she had regained her hearing long ago. No one knew that she had already decided to leave. That she would never marry Grayson. On the wedding day, all that would be left for him was a lifeless body identical to hers. From the corner of his eye, Grayson noticed she hadn't touched the shrimp in her bowl. He quickly signed, "Violet, why aren't you eating?" Violet looked at the man whose eyes were filled with concern and forced a smile. "What were you all talking about just now?" Grayson chuckled, pressing a soft kiss onto the back of her hand. "They were praising our love, saying we'll be the happiest couple in the world." As he finished, he signed, "I love you." Around them, the others exchanged glances, amusement flickering in their eyes. Violet saw it all. Her heart felt like it had been plunged into ice water. They had just been discussing his mistress, yet he twisted it into a tale of love. "Grayson, I never knew you were such a perfect liar."